Hey YouTube, it's Sean. I got this generator out of a field. Who knows, you know? All I know is don't let that fool you. It's not a Honda. This is a Chinese clone. It says Honda on it right there, but it ain't. You can tell by looking at some of the accessory and some of the switches on it, and that switch right there is Chinese. That's not Japanese, okay? Honda makes good generators. Chinese makes some good generators too, but that ain't Japanese. Point. But we're gonna get it running. All right. So what I've done so far is not much. I took the fuel valve off. Got to clean that. Sorry about the traffic noise, guys. We got a fart muffler going by. This fuel gauge was all rotted out. We pulled that off. Threw it in the dirt right here. Don't need it. I'm gonna probably cover it for now with a piece of metal, keep it from leaking. If it turns out to be a good Jenny, we'll get a fuel gauge for $9. Right. Next thing I did is put a carb on it. Had one. They're $8. Piece of fuel line. If you have a actual generator that has the pull valve, anything, well, probably can't see, anything except for the lever that goes back and forth, you're going to need to plug this valve back here, or this on the behind your carburetor. You'll have a block that has a port. You'll need to plug that. You don't really need it with this type of carburetor. Can't see anything, can you? I'm trying to set you down. I was kind of holding you there. Yeah. There we go, maybe. All right, so yeah, you're going to need to plug that port back there, because we're just going to use the traditional air cleaner that come on these Chinese generators. You know, the block type. We're going to use that type. Got, as I said, new fuel line. So what we're going to do is clean this this petcock. Goes on the bottom of the tank out real good. Tank looks pretty good. I'm hoping and praying I have no tank problems. So let me clean this this fuel valve up, blow it out, clean it up, put it back together, and we'll give it the old rope test. See if we can start it. Don't know if it's going to put out power or if it even runs. We do have to make a gasket for the bottom of the tank. It's pretty rotten. Alright, so we'll bring you back, guys. Hang on. Alright folks, we got our fuel valve cleaned out, put back on. I noticed that the one in the tank on the end of the fuel valve was gone. So I'm going to put this filter in line so that hopefully we can catch some jank, you know. I'm going to put it right about here. And it's just a cheap old filter. Alright, seems to be going this way. We're gonna give it a try using Tygon line. they sent this black line with the filter and the carburetor. It all comes in a box, and I thought, nah. Got a piece of Tygon, about a foot of it. We'll put it on there. Alright. Again, make sure this is blocked off. Alright. We do have a shut off on this carburetor and up there. Right there too, so yeah. Alright, so about ready to tighten these bolts down on the tank. Oh, you can't see what I'm even looking at. Hang on, guys. Clean this off a little bit. Yeah. Show you what I'm talking about. Alright, I did take the tank off here. And I loosened all these bolts up around. And we're going to make a cover for that until we know what's going on. And yeah, I got all 4 bolts around it and on the front here. So let me get all this tidied up, bring you back, see if she runs. Alright folks, we're going to go tighten those bolts down on the top of that tank. Alright, just going to use the drill to do that. There's 2 here. Alright. That ain't going nowhere. Cool. Alright. Now we're going to put some fuel in it. We're going to pull its tail here in a minute. Then we're going to make a little metal patch for the top of that, where that fuel gauge was, because yeah, as you can see, it's seen better days. Yeah, so here's the top cap for it, and I figured I was just gonna make a plate that fit it, put it in there and seal it up for now. I don't even know if this thing's gonna make power or if it even runs. Alright, so I'm not gonna spend any money on it. That carburetor can be used on something else. I haven't got no money in this at all. So here we go. Let me go get a fuel can, and well, gonna have to reposition you guys too. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Probably in there. Alright, let me go get a fuel can. Hang on. Alright folks, we got fuel in it. And we yarded on it. Switch is on, everything's epic cool. Except for that thing has way too much compression for what it is. And yeah, you can hear me grumbling. I found some deal. I yarded on it for a while, and I'm like, well, should have heard a pop or a bang or a fart or something. Nope. So started investigating into why. Pulled the plug, no fuel on it, nothing. Yeah, well, we figured out why. She's got a busted stud on the intake valve. So the intake valve wasn't opening or closing, and yeah, it busted the stud right off. So I found one in my hoard of junk. I'm gonna try putting it on there, but ow, I don't know. We're gonna try it. And I know that's not the right carburetor for a generator. It does have that, but that's my test carb. I use it all the time for any bigger Honda clone, Honda engine. So if it works, work it. And if it works, I'll get an actual carb. But if this is junk, then my test carb's still good. And I'm gonna get those for like $8. Alright, so guess we're going to nail that out of there and try to put that in and see if we can get that apart, clean it up. Yeah, I think somebody might have had the valves adjusted wrong, and or something came loose. But yeah, the push rod still goes up and down, so cam's alright, I think. So we'll see what we got. Hang on, we'll be back. Alright folks, it's starting to look a little better. I noticed that intake valve guide was missing, so I found one. I found the other half of what was missing down down in the guide, or down in the slot here. There's half of it, and she's looking a lot better now. Yeah, much. Now I have to adjust the valves. Yep. And it twists its tail over there. See if she runs. But at least now I know that they're opening and closing. We shoved a rope down in their cylinder, down in the spark plug hole, to hold the valve up while I was working on it. I did pull the retainer cap off and made sure everything was cool. But that's the way it's supposed to look, right about there. So let me get some adjustments done and we'll pull its tail. We'll bring you back. Alright folks, we got it all buttoned up, put back together there. Yep, I got the valve set, put the valve cover on it, put the plug back in it. Yeah, it's time to pull its tail, guys, again. This thing should run, but me no. Yeah, me no. So I'm gonna, pardon me for a sec. Gonna see if I can set y'all up. Right. I think right there should work. Oh, poop. There we go. Yeah, that gives you a good view. Alright, so what we're going to do is start it up. Or try to. Yeah. And then we're going to see if it puts out power. Hang on. Here we go. Hopefully it's a thumbs up. Got all the wiring hooked up here. Preliminarily, I got some insulating to do. But we're going to try it anyway. She runs, guys. Awesome. She's a bit heavy, so I'm going to put a wheel kit on it. Yeah. I'm not buying one, I'm making one. Yeah. Awesome. Wow. She runs all right, guys. Worth it. Very worth it. Yeah. Nice. Puts out good power. Motor doesn't smoke. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that carb on it. The only difference between that carb and generator carb is this one just has the extra gas shut off. The actual carburetor is the same. It just has that extra gas shut off right there on the side, but yeah, who cares? You can still get to it from, you know, behind the air cleaner, air filter. So I'm going to put air filter on it, you know, the regular one that went on it. And I think we got a success here. Alright, been a while. Yeah, took about 2 or 3 tries on this one, but we got it. Nice. She runs just fine. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, guys. Yep, definitely. We'll get back on that Champion very soon. This is going to be a good one for somebody. Alright. Yeah, we'll get back on the Champion. I had to order an AVR for it. I got the remote. I got the rotor. But I have to get the EVR box for the back. Alright. When I get everything together on it, we'll get going back on it. Alright, thanks guys. We made the yo Janie run. Check you next time. Love y'all. Thumbs up.